Hey YouTube, this is React Act. I'm John.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Baccano episode 14. So,
OVA.
OVA. Yeah, so this is a little interesting. They're OVAs, but they're not OVAs. They are essentially, they continue the story as if nothing happened.
Alright.
For the next episodes. But
Nice.
it was like, they released the original, and then they released the extra episodes on a DVD disc. Because they kind of dropped the series. So, yeah, they continue as though it was a part of the season.
Nice.
Yeah. So, anything you guys want to say before we get into it?
No, I want to see it.
Yeah, I have no idea what to expect. Now I know it's a continuation, so I guess more on what they do with Dallas.
I want to see some rail tracer marriage.
Oh yeah.
I want to see if they find each other.
Yeah, so pretty explosive episode ending last episode, but yeah, we get to see a bit more of this. Very pleasantly surprised years ago. I hope you guys are very pleasantly surprised as well. So guys, thank you very much for being here. We'll get right into it. Remember, check out Patreon in the description if you guys want to see the next episode a whole week early. I'll see you in discussion.
Oh, domino. Okay. I thought it was a ring, and Miria said no.
What are you guys doing?
Huh?
Quiet! You might knock them over! Yeah, you might knock them over!
Okay. 1932. 1932.
It's actually quite popular for kids to play.
His eyes are absolutely flabbergasted.
Know the rules for dominoes. Oh, now I get it. I did this a lot when I was a kid growing up.
Suddenly realizes that there's more people in
How
the
did
room.
he not see them?
Why don't you come and play with us?
Mr. Yago?
Everybody's here.
Do this all the time in the old country, but not with so many.
Look.
I have to ask, who was it that came up with the design to such a cat? No, it was a lot of work, but it brings me peace.
Miriam? Not Miriam, Misa. He turns slowly. He's like trying to figure.
Hey, what's her name? What's her name was here?
Was that Shani with white hair?
No, the other immortal.
Was it really all that?
Bruh.
Oh my gosh. Firo!
Nice.
Graham Specter's Love and Peace.
Let's poke.
He's like poking with vengeance.
Let me tell you a very, very sad story. What possible good could more understanding do for me? Where are you planning to take me? I want to become wicked, singing the praises of life amid nothingness and tyranny. Look at this inherent lost lad.
Lad.
Not only have you been caught by the police, someone threw you off the goddamn train.
How does it fall faster? Wait.
It was spinning like a boomerang.
Someone who can hurt you like that, boss lad! You mean you're gonna let me handle it?
Bruh.
I'm just saying, go and have a word with him.
Do not
dear.
say kill.
But Uncle, to me that means the same thing as, why don't you go there and kill everyone you want to your heart's content? So are you sure about that? Oh, Uncle?
I haven't said anything except for you to go have a little word with him.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I love you, Uncle!
Oh gosh.
Completely insane.
Crazy bastard.
See that? In a couple of minutes, you're gonna end up just like him. No, wait just a second. I'll try to listen to your story before I finally put you to bed. But I ain't gonna wait all night for it. So get to talking quick. I ain't got nothing to say about it. Right. Can't you at least be considerate enough? Then tell me a good lie! Who the hell are you? This can't be. Do you want to know my name? I guess that means you're concerned about me. But putting that aside for the moment, you've hurt me quite.
He caught
And
the
to wound
bullet.
the heart of someone to whom you show your concern means that you don't even have the slightest understanding of love.
He's just as crazy.
Passion. No! You can't make me accept making any sense.
I like how he says it with a smile. Bruh.
Whoa.
Wow. What the heck?
Excuse you?
What the heck?
Benjamin, if I want to, you hear me? I'm gonna hurt you over and over again. You freaking nutjob.
Wow.
What you doing? You're trying to protect this thieving old geezer. If you protect the thief, you're just a thief yourself. So to me, you're nothing but a thief. Time to die.
Whoa.
It's impossible. Did you really think you could do anything you wanted to me with this little toy? You filthy little...
Ouch. What is happening?
What?
What is happening?
We got his gun back.
Just do what you please. No. Actually, I love it when I meet guys who are so goddamn brazen and so full of themselves that there's nobody else in the world who can kill them but me. Oh, that's right.
Oh.
All right. He's like, good joke.
Goodness.
Okay, a shotgun doesn't
Celebrate our great
that bullet that big.
boss lad. Oh, it's God naked having me tell such a depressing tale. What is this world trying to do to me? Tell me! Such
He's so
sad.
intense.
It's like being shunned by the rest of the world. It's so sad. So sad. So sad.
Okay. Who's that?
What was it?
Was that a coat? He's just swinging.
It's crazy.
He's
Yeah.
crazy.
And his funeral advisor.
1932.
No, it's 31.
31? This is 31?
Yeah.
Nah, it's 34.
Well, Liza, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'll have to catch up with you a little bit later.
Wait.
The other guy.
Oh, here's Huey.
Hi. How simple, really. It smiles and smiles. All I had to do was make that crabby bunch smile, eh? So, what do you want? Only a smile. More precisely, I came to see your smile. What on earth for? Because I want to see it, that's all. Ask me to smile and I'll smile all you want. But what good will it do?
Oh my gosh.
Go on, give us a smile, Huey. Yeah, that's it. That's the face I wanted to see, old chap. You astound me. Imagine you coming here just for that. Oh, you know me. I'll do anything for a smile. There's someone I'd like you to meet. My daughter. Oh, yeah? Will you be able to...
He's still doing it.
Will you still be able to smile once you've met her? You're my daughter, my protector, and guardian of my knowledge. So I want to give you a reward, anything you want. All you have to do is ask.
Please, take away my words. Take my voice from me.
Is this to protect the knowledge you will get from me? You really are a good little girl.
Look at this
He
evil
looks so
smile.
evil.
And having received that order, my daughter, she chose to give up her voice for the rest of her life. Listen, Elmer.
What?
He left already.
Mr. Happy Ending, tell me, what happy life can come to a poor guinea pig?
Oh.
Look at
I'm
evil
as
smile.
eager to learn the answer as you are. Such is my duty as a scientist.
Wow.
He's like, I heard enough.
Yeah.
I've learned that happiness is something like unhappiness. They strike any time without warning.
Oh.
So he's like, I'm gonna make her smile.
He's still going.
He brought color back.
No! Is that a whole car?
Yes!
Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh,
Perfectly disassembled.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I've gotten past the sadness, and as of now, I'm evolving to a higher stage!
He's ascending.
Life is a magnificent beast, and it excites me. My okay brain is so beyond okay that I think it's finally okay. You guys tell me something entertaining now. Nice.
It's just kind of happening. It's just like,
More than anything else. So, explain to me why a gang of criminals is coming and going in this place.
oh, is that
There has to be
jacuzzi?
If we could join up with these guys and then take over their turf, some of that sweet nectar can flow to us. Yes.
Ow.
No. What sort of a weak, parasitically minded plan is that? Can you answer me what good would come from that timid ploy, or do you not even know that? Answer. What is your answer?
oh no.
Oh dear.
In that case, I get to break you!
This guy. Daily days.
Who looked at that guy and said, "Yes, I want to work for him"?
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to be dead? What are you talking about? Hey, Miss Ennis. I hope you don't mind if I go talk to this lady for a second. Are you coming, miss?
Just Shanks her.
Shake, shake.
Was it when my head was shot off, or maybe when he was dragging me along the train tracks? I guess I should start with what it means to be an immortal, huh? I'll tell you everything.
Whoa, he's not
I
dead.
was just kidding with you, pal. There's no reason for you to pass out like that. Now I feel really guilty. No, I'm starting to get excited. It feels like it makes me sadness and joy, or like the feeling you get right before you go on vacation. So, I can't really be held responsible for my actions. Forgive me. Now, this group must have some sort of a leader, right? Yeah. I seen this guy at the hospital the other day. He's got a big sword tattoo on his face.
It is.
Seems like he's scared or something.
It is jacuzzi.
Sword tattoo on his face. Now that sounds like something worth breaking. This is the guy. Yeah, that's him. I'm sure that's him, boss. Bingo! At the start, we kidnapped this girl, Eve. Kidnapping a little girl like her gets me excited all by itself. You guys all know I prefer older women. Okay.
Like, just to set the record straight.
It's a ransom money. You see, it's a happy story and a sad story, just like I said. Where's the sad part in it, boss? We're gonna be the happy ones, see? And they're gonna be feeling so sad.
Oh, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Discussion.
Discussion.
Yeah.
Graham Specter.
Graham Specter.
What a character.
Yeah, so he was just some mechanic that Lad found.
Yeah.
Turns out he's like super strong and break through concrete easily.
Yeah.
Just
And
as crazy as him.
yeah, Lad picked him up just because
Just cuz.
he has an appreciation for death, I guess. So yeah, he loves to disassemble things, and Lad had told him that he'd have something big for him to disassemble. So that thing that's on the train that we never actually got to see what it was,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we
Or
never
the train
did get to
itself.
see anything that was on the train.
Yeah, we never did see what that was, what they were transporting.
What was on the train?
Because we know what everyone else was talking about. Everyone else was talking about either the guns or the explosives.
Yeah.
But what was the senator talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. He could have been talking about disassembling the train itself, but I doubt it because the whole point was to threaten to play people with the train.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. You guys have anything written down?
So it starts with dominoes.
Mhm.
And
Oh, yeah.
everybody's there playing dominoes.
Literally.
Even
Just-
Luck, like when I saw Luck
like-
doing it, I was like, wait a minute.
I was like, why are you here?
We're the fun mafia.
We're the fun mafia. And then, what's his name? Pharaoh ruined everything. Pharaoh looked so confused through the whole beginning.
Yeah.
He's just like, why are you here?
Yeah.
And then Amizad said he designed it. He's like,
Yes, it's slow motion, sir.
Yeah, I think when he knocks it over, because he never got the point of, no, you're supposed to knock it over at a certain time. He's
Yeah.
like, what's so fun about this? And just like, I want to see what the fun's about.
He looked like he was going like this.
Yeah.
Like he was just.
Yep. Book, 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 book. Is this fun yet? Whoops.
You know, there's people nowadays with careers
Yeah.
over setting up dominoes. Yes, there's massive stuff they do for companies now. Just amazing, really. They have like 30-hour builds sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Crazy. I've seen like simpler ones, more fun ones that people do on like say TikTok or the Reels. They do it like through their house, and then it ends with words. It's pretty cool.
I would say the dominoes.
I have no patience for that. I
Nah,
said
I
like
have
5
patience.
and I'm like, it's time.
And then Lad's uncle sends him to talk to the people down at the pier, or was it the pier?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he knew he would end up killing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't catch exactly what the story of why, but I think it's because they've been like stealing cars, not talking to them about it, something like that.
Yeah, like they're screwing them over, but they were nice before or something like that. And so he's like, I don't really want to hurt him, but let me send Lad.
So, so
I
everyone
don't really
else
want to
outside-
hurt him.
Yeah.
But
So if anyone asks questions, like, but they were
Well,
good with them.
Yeah.
So why would
It's
they
like,
do it?
It was Lad. I didn't tell him to do anything. I just said to speak to him.
What I did like is with Graham Specter when he immediately comes in, it shows that this world, we haven't seen all the craziness of this world. No, there are people out there who are like this for whatever reason, and they do defy logic.
yeah.
One thing that I do, it's not a gripe, but it's a bit of a plot thing. Lad doesn't react at all to Graham catching the bullets with the
No.
wrench.
Yeah.
But he was shocked with Channy dodging the bullets and like hitting the bullets out of the sky with the knife through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way he reacted then was as though this makes no sense in my world. Like, this is not possible.
Yeah. But then he's obviously met Graham Specter.
Yeah, from before, 10 years
who
before.
has terraformed with his wrench.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would have liked either with Channy no reaction or Graham have a similar I mean all kinds of weird people.
Yeah.
Or
It's like, did you just catch my bullet with your wrench?
yeah, like some consistency between the two.
Yeah. I mean, he did kind of like look aghast, look a little shocked when he saw him catch the bullet in the thing.
Yeah,
he was just kind of staring.
like,
But Graham was also just
Yeah.
talking a lot. So it's not like he had anything you could say at that point. But he did look a little shocked. He was so like, why are you interrupting me? You know.
But the best part for that for me was, you're not making any sense.
With a giant smile on his face. It was hilarious.
I really liked the whole interaction between the two of them.
Yeah.
That was really fun. Like, knowing Lad after so many episodes and then seeing him meet someone just as crazy as him, like, he didn't back down. Like, he kept going, but he, at the end, had to just stand his ground and let him see, you can't hurt me.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like, after all that he did with that wrench to the ground, Lad is that strong that he can, like, stand there, not even move an inch and just let the thing go into him.
Yeah. It's almost like it puts Vino a little bit higher, but then again, I thought back to Vino's fight, and I thought, they never actually traded blows.
No.
Vino spent the whole time dodging, and then he tricked him off the train. So, I wonder, I mean, I do think Vino would probably still win, but I would have liked to see, in terms of endurance and damage, how far would that go?
Yeah.
Yeah. that
Like,
be
would
interesting.
Lad reach a point where he's like, all right, I gotta get out of here, you know? Because he was very confident in tanking that wrench shot.
Yeah.
He also tanked a water tank.
Yes, he did. With minimal damage, really.
Yeah. Just his arm.
And the whole group that Graham's group was talking about, so his little henchmen were giving him a lowdown on some new group that came in. Was it Jacuzzi's group they were talking about?
I think they were talking about a couple of different people,
Oh,
but they
okay.
all think it's one group with the Gandor brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, they pretty much talked about every group that there was,
Yeah.
really. Which was, I think, part of the reason why he got upset with the guy. It wasn't just it was a muddled plan that really would, like, his plan was to join the group that has the girl who inherited the money and maybe we'll get some trickle down.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
He interestingly didn't kill him, and he's like, I wouldn't kill you. So it's like, well, how does this guy's brain work? How does who gets beaten and who doesn't get beaten work? How does calculate?
You see, that's the funny thing. between him and Lad.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, by the way, I didn't think he could get much crazier after Lad, but when I saw this guy, I did get that feeling of exhaustion just
Yeah.
because it's like, how is there someone crazier? You know?
Yeah.
But
And how do you keep going?
yeah, but the interesting thing is between him and Lad, both him and Lad show blatant disregard for everybody and act as though they don't care when their guys die, but they do both care.
Yeah.
Lad made it a point of like, you hurt my people, and he was very upset about it when he was talking to Vino, and he went on a hunting mission to find out who's been killing his guys,
Yeah.
despite the fact terrifying his guys the entire time.
Yeah.
So it's like he's in control and he is oppressive, but I don't think he'd actually hurt his people if he could avoid it.
Yeah.
And I think it's a similar situation for Graham. That said, all the people that work under them are idiots for
Yeah.
even trying it.
Yeah.
But it's not unrealistic. We see that in real life all the time.
Yeah.
The real mafia.
I think about Lad and his uncle. Remember that the first time we saw him and his uncle interaction, and he was like, the uncle was scared he was going to kill him.
Yeah.
I was like, I wouldn't kill you, uncle. You've raised me and done
Yeah.
so much good for me.
He thanked
He
him.
said, I wouldn't kill you yet.
He said, yeah, I
He
didn't
said,
catch
yeah,
that.
you missed that?
Yeah, I thought he said, I wouldn't kill you. After all, he did all this for me. And then he left. But I did it. But yeah, that changed things a bit. Yeah, so that uncle, I imagine, was just basically like keeping a pet lion this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kept petting it, never really constraining it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And eventually snapped back.
I think the only reason he's not killing his uncle is because his uncle knows that he would kill him. And
Yeah.
therefore, he doesn't have that arrogance
Yeah.
of like, you
Yeah.
wouldn't kill me type thing.
Yeah, he's not fun.
Yeah, and after all that we've learned about him, I think that is what saved the uncle when he had the gun to his head and he was so
Yeah.
afraid. He's like,
Yeah.
okay, I can't kill him.
Mm-hmm.
It would be no fun.
Yeah. The thing with Lad and Graham is that, like, after you hear them talk for a while, they're speaking absolute nonsense, but you can see the string of logic that
Yeah.
kind of pieces their whole argument together. Like, after they're done talking, you're like, oh, okay, I see how you got there somehow.
I got lost a lot in Graham's speech.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot. Like, I was afraid we'd get into, like
Like
discussions
details.
about what he said. I'm like, I don't catch any of that. But yeah, there are fun characters, even though they're
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, he had
on bad side.
a 2-sentence statement that he stretched out for 5 minutes.
Yeah. And last thing that I have is, what do y'all think about Huey?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's really sad. I suspected that either it was one or the other. Either he actually really loved his daughter, or he was using her. And it turns out he turned evil over the centuries, and she's just a giant experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember first seeing it, and I thought something was off from the first conversations he had between her and him, but I didn't quite really know until that scene, because for her to be willing to do things like that and acting the way she is implies some level of like either emotional or manipulative abuse for her to get to that point.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, you're surprised she didn't want her voice because remember he asked her about that
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
episode, which is funny if they already talked about it when they were kids, why she did it. Remember in the episode?
Yeah, I think it might just be part of reinforcement, like just like reminding her this you chose this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't
I thought she
ask
brought
you
it up.
to.
Did he bring it up? I thought she
I
brought it
don't
up.
remember. I thought
But
she brought it up. Yeah,
I mean, either way, it could have just been just because they didn't know if this episode was going to make it or not.
that
Put it
too.
on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we don't really know what the guinea pig point was, and in the anime they don't really ever say what the secret was, but because he doesn't have a part of the formula to make the immortals, at least he
Right.
shouldn't.
He's just a scientist. I think he's just seeing first of all if he could have a daughter and how like psychologically manipulating her would be effective.
Yeah.
For him.
That's how it looks. Yeah.
Which makes sense given that in the very Avenda Avis or whatever it was called, he had said that he's a watcher. You know, he's always the guy who sits back and likes to watch how things turn out, just like the entity. So he changed something, see how it works, want to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially since he knows he can never die, so he could outlive that jail. And, I mean, they're gonna be like, "Why are you still here?
Yeah.
I guess you can leave."
And he can quite literally watch the world through his daughter.
True. There's that too, but she's not immortal,
Yeah.
and he made her not use whatever he told her. I was thinking he could possibly have some sort of secret because, like, I think he had some sort of relationship with the entity.
He could have also just figured it out.
Or over time figured it out, just like Hoover.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big part of it, is that you can figure out how to do it yourself, which takes away a lot of the power or entity. Which is the funny thing is, Hoover is just so greedy. He just was unwilling to accept that someone else was keeping it from him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Instead of, I have it now. No, I want to kill Misa still.
Yeah.
Because that guy did not tell me.
he didn't tell me anything, and I don't appreciate that.
We also, oh, sorry, you see that?
I just wanted to mention, I think the secret that Huey was mentioning was him telling his daughter that he was immortal. I think that was the secret.
Oh, that could have been it.
It could have been. It would have also become self-apparent over time, but.
But the reason I'm not sure that's it is because Vino said as much. Like, he's immortal, isn't he? And
Well, that's because he knew from Ches.
Well, yeah, but Chane didn't react like, my secret, my father's secret.
Yes, she did. She was in fighting
No,
stance
but
after.
that's because she got that way because she thought he wanted it. That's what he was saying. You think I want this power from your father or whatever, or I want the secret or whatever.
But still.
Whatever. I will not argue with you. But the last thing I have is Daily Dive Days Girl now will hear the secret of immortals from Cheslaw. I don't think Cheslaw can kill her because he can only do that thing with other immortals.
Yeah.
So what is his reason for telling her?
He
I think
could kill her.
he's just mellowing out finally after all these years.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, but why? But yeah, I think he's at a better place. At least he feels like he's at a better place.
Mm-hmm.
So just relaxing. All right, I'll tell you.
And I think Ennis is doesn't know his sinister side either because
No.
she's like walking holding his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's just drinking that in.
Yeah.
Because what's his name? Isaac and Miria wouldn't have told Ennis because they don't know. Because they're oblivious as all get out.
Morons.
Morons, yes. There we go. So maybe he's just still going with it. Yeah.
Also, we saw the white-haired lady. You pointed it out in the bar.
Who was the one?
In that, Misa's brother's girlfriend.
Fiance.
Oh, that girl.
Fiance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Briefly saw a woman with white hair look behind, and you pointed out that was her.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked like a bunch of the immortals met up there then, but the only one that didn't greet was the blonde hair guy. He was like, maybe next time.
No, that was at the train session.
That's what I'm talking about. From
Well,
there.
we're
I'm
talking
saying,
about the domino.
I know,
yes,
I'm
yes,
saying
yes.
they probably met up there
Oh.
and they're like hanging out.
Yeah. So, also speaking of which, that guy is still making people smile for some reason. Yeah, he went to the prison specifically to make Huey smile.
Yeah.
Which from that, I always was wondering, like, what is there something that happens
When people smile.
Like maybe there's something he knows. I mean, I imagine this man's wish was something stupid, like everybody smiles at least once in their life. But
Yes, I forgot he's.
Oh yeah, I forgot he had the wish.
he has some secret wish. But it could have been something else that is now propelling him to do this. You know,
He's like, maybe
I don't remember these episodes.
it's like if somebody smiles, XYZ happens, and it's benefiting him somehow. He's like, maybe I take a piece of their soul.
But that there is something important that happened. Huey Strip told him that his daughter was a guinea pig.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, like, did he like become more free with his information because he smelled or something? But he used to do that back on the ship. So it's like, did it just not take him seriously? Yeah. So I don't think any of those questions are answered in the next 2 episodes. So I'm just theorizing as well.
Yeah.
But also, yeah. So he told him, "Can you make my daughter smell? Because her existence is awful.
Yeah, that's
It's-
fucking
it's
terrible.
hilarious, really.
It's horrible.
Awful. They're just like, all right, I'm gonna go now.
It's like he left in the middle of his conversation. He's like, I can't deal with you right now, dude.
Yeah. I think that's it though.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. I just got a Patreon in the description if you guys want to see next episode a week early or just want to help us out. Thanks again for being here. See you guys next time. React back. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Special thanks to Winter, Titan Machine, Victor, Damien, and John.